Under the canopy, the lanterns flicker slow. Three shadows seated where the darkling rivers flow. Footprints in the mud, a question in the trees. We trade our secrets to the Idahoan breeze. The bottle breathes its fire, the amber spirit burns, waiting for the moment that the wheel of mystery turns. Bourbon Legends, the legends never die underneath the Idahoan sky. With every glass we raise, the hidden truth is found, while the spirits of the past rise from the hallowed ground. Conspiracies and spirits, we walk the jagged line, tracing every pattern, seeking every sign. From the mountains to the plains, whispers call our name. With the amber nectar, we the ancient flame. To the legends we remain. Bourbon Legends.
Welcome back to Bourbon Legends. I'm Justin, and here is Jeff, as usual. And we actually have Kevin with us today. You can't see him. I swear he... See, you heard his voice. He does exist.
We don't have a joint imaginary friend.
Yeah,
but you are a bourbon.
He's already a bourbon legend.
He is.
He's just not an urban legend because he doesn't know anything about our stupid conspiracies or our urban legends. So he's the one that laughs at us and tells us we're dumb.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Because he's something about like he has a life and something else. I don't know.
Things to do, vacations, families, you know.
Sounded suspicious.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to go see my family. Sure you are, you reptilian. Which is what this episode's about.
Yeah.
But we'll let Jeff get to explaining this beautiful bottle. I don't know if it's going to be good, but the bottle looks awesome.
The bottle is very unique. That's why I grabbed it. We just opened it. We have not tried this before. We're in new territory now. So
rip it.
It's a Willett bourbon. Yeah, we will keep it PG-13. We won't go above that. Willett Bourbon Whiskey, Kentucky Straight, 47% alcohol, 94 proof, out of Bardstown, Kentucky. So this is another one out of Bardstown. Apparently they make a lot of bourbon in Bardstown, Kentucky.
Yeah. Is it Bardstown like a medieval bard?
Yeah, Bardstown, Bardstown.
When I think of booze, I think of bards.
It's true. And what do they usually do? They get drunk and they get laid.
Or killed.
We'll see what this one's like. The smell is strong.
Kev, what does it smell like? Fuel?
Kind of.
Fuel, give me fire.
Give me that which I desire.
Now, again, I've been gone for a few weeks, so I did catch up for all you out there.
Yeah.
The Trump drink was fuel.
Yeah,
that was horrible.
We made him try it off camera to catch up.
This one is awfully close.
We haven't tasted it yet, though. So.
But we did have one before that it smelled terrible and it tasted amazing.
But this smells like it has a burp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time. You know, it's not bad.
It's not great.
I would say.
Nope.
The aftertaste is not.
Oh yeah, that kicks like a mule.
It's got all the way down, a little spicy in the mouth, and then spicy in the back of the throat, and then spicy down the throat.
I feel like I've got wood splinters from too much barrel wood.
Yeah.
It's just, it wasn't bad swirling it around.
No.
Once I swallowed, it's another story.
I mean, it's not terrible. That would be one that I would drink as long as it's mixed with something.
If you drink this to not feel better in the morning.
Yeah. If you take if you down it fast, it's even worse.
Yep.
Because it burns your nostrils too.
Yeah, that's what I had. That's where the oof was.
So
Yeah.
So how about we'll rate this one out of 10 dildos because that's what it's like.
Yeah.
It's got
amount of it with the big base.
Yep, it's got a big base, so it doesn't you get lost
Yeah.
in there, and you have to go to the hospital and get it out. Got to have it
How many of
flared.
these bottles that come out of the ER?
Probably none because it's flared, unless they put it in the other way.
Get all knotted up with this little
Yeah,
thing right here.
there's people with dog fetishes. So, how many dildos out of 10?
I think with this one, it is rough, but I think if you cut it with something like a bourbon and Coke,
Put a little bit of water.
or something like that, I think you need something stronger than water.
Yeah.
Maybe this is another one we let sit for like 2 years and come back to it and be like, wow.
I mean, that is something that has worked before with some other bourbons. We've
Mhm.
let it sit for a while. We've come back to it and like, this is way better than I remember it being.
Yeah. And the bottle's cool, so it'll go well
It
with
is
the collection.
It is cool.
Always, yeah. It's the bottles that I see.
And then we can just give it to people that don't know anything about
Yeah.
it when they.
It's a nice bottle.
This
Make sure
this
they're
is
not
a,
subscribers.
What is this? This is a $70 bottle of bourbon.
It's actually not that expensive. This was not expensive at all.
It looks expensive.
It does.
And that's the important
Saw
part.
it on the shelf
Yeah.
next to like, a couple others. You'd be like, "Oh, hey!" It draws your attention.
Yeah. I think if you mix it with Coke, that would not be bad. But you need something. Yeah, it needs to be mixed with something,
I would,
and it would be good.
It's not bottom two. We've had two that have definitely been worse than this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
American and Yellowstone were definitely lower tier to this.
Oh, they haven't seen the Yellowstone one. You're gonna just stay tuned.
Yeah, and I'll give it like a 4
Let's see.
dildos.
I was thinking 4, but I'm gonna probably go a little 4.5.
Yeah,
I'll do 4.5 dildos.
I think anything above a 3 is a drinkable bourbon.
Yeah,
And
it just needs
anything
mixed with
yeah.
something.
Yeah, there's a range. As I said, I would say about a 4.5. But again, to Jeff's point, it has to be mixed.
Yeah,
This would be a much better, pleasurable drink with a mix.
and we might think about at some point mixing it with we got the new Fallout Jones sodas.
Yeah, we'll bring
We
it back.
do,
We'll bring
yeah.
them. All bad bourbons under a 5, we'll bring them back around and mix them.
And try them again. That's a good
I like
idea.
that. I like
Even though It
that.
does mean you have to drink the fuel.
Maybe on
But we have to drink it anyways, or else it's just going to sit there forever.
true. Maybe that's what we can do on the months where there's a 5th Saturday. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, just an episode of trying.
Since it's the
mix.
5th, since it's the 5th Saturday, 5, anything less than a 5, we bring back to find a mixed drink for it.
I like it, and so we got all of 4.5 dildos.
Yeah, I'd say 4.5. That's a
4
solid.
or 4.5. If it was mixed, it might be higher. But straight, as we're rating it, is no better.
Yeah, and especially like
It's different.
I hate
for
to
the
be.
display.
It is because it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
And price wise, it's somewhat similar. I think it might be slightly more than like Buffalo Trace.
I think it was very similar. I forget what I paid for it.
And Buffalo Trace is
Yeah, give me that.
definitely. I'll take
Yeah.
that. It's kind of like Buffalo Trace is like
That's like the median.
it's like Olive Garden, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's you know what you're getting. You're
That's
like,
true,
is it
yeah.
the best Italian I've never had?
No,
No, but I know it's not going to suck ass like some other Italian places.
that's true.
Yes, I'll
It's,
eat the hell out of them breadsticks.
I think I've called it the old standby
Yes.
because it's like if I can't make up my mind, I know I'm going to get that because I know what I get every single time. It's good.
All right. So we're going to start talking about reptilians, which is a very interesting topic. It's actually probably the most interesting topic for Kevin to finally be here on because he knows nothing about it and he cares nothing about it. That's why. But he did get some bourbon.
It's true.
He's more of our bourbon expert and our anti-conspiracy theorist person.
Yes.
The person to even us out.
Yeah. You need a counterbalance.
All right. So
Can't
let's.
have all crazy.
Yes, we're all crazy, but just in our own ways.
That's right.
All right. The origin and who David Icke is. I think it's Icke. It might be Icke. but Icke sounds funny.
Icke was
Icke,
Icke was also a shuffle in the 80s for a football player. So I'm gonna butcher his name, possibly. David Icke, born 1952, is a British author and conspiracy theorist. Before any of this, he was a professional footballer.
That's
Soccer player.
Soccer
for those
Americans.
of you who go by freedom units.
Mm-hmm.
He was a goalkeeper. He probably got hit in the head with too many balls. Kevin has that problem sometimes. He retired at 21 due to rheumatoid arthritis.
21-year-old rheumatoid arthritis?
He became a BBC sports broadcaster and journalist through the 80s, then transitioned into New Age philosophy and Green Party politics in the late 1980s.
Transitioned.
Green Party.
Yeah.
His public profile shifted dramatically in 1991 when he appeared on the BBC chat show Wogan and announced he was the son of Godhead. I mean, that might just be something else.
Yeah.
I'm the son of Godhead. So he might just be giving Godhead.
I mean,
we never know. His name is
band, maybe?
He is Icke.
Yeah, it's true.
Godhead, Gluck Gluck 3000. He was dressed entirely in turquoise, and he was widely mocked. He said this period, though humiliating, was the beginning of this journey towards understanding what he calls the truth. So, if you give Godhead and wear turquoise, you're either learning the truth or you're Elton John. Potentially.
Elton John doesn't go that far out there. I mean, he's special, but he's not.
Well, I'm just saying with giving head and wearing turquoise.
Yeah, it's true.
That's all we've gone through
That's
so
true.
far.
Oh, I misunderstood what you meant on that one. Then. Okay.
So through the early 90s, he published books developing his worldview, the truth vibrations. I mean, this guy's got a way with words.
Yeah.
The Robots Rebellion and The Truth Shall Set You Free. His publisher declined further books after he endorsed the Protocols of the Elders of Zion in the latter two. He has self-published ever since. And the reptilian theory is in its modern, fully developed form was introduced in The Biggest Secret in 1999, widely considered his defining work. He has since written over 20 books and spoken in more than 25 countries, building a substantial global following. So he's a pretty popular dude.
Yeah. But he's a lunatic.
Yeah. Well,
No.
or
TOONS.
he's a loony TEWN tune. It's a different third spelling.
Yeah, I don't like it.
The third plane hit the tower. That'll be
Too
a different
soon.
episode.
Yeah, too soon.
All right. So the theory and what Icke calls claims, and I can't remember if it's Icke or Icke, and I don't think it matters because they both sound dumb.
Yeah.
So what he actually claims in the theory, the core claim, an interdimensional race of reptilian beings, variously called the Archons, the Anunnaki, or Draconians, originating from the Alpha Draconis Draco constellation, have been controlling humanity for thousands of years. So, Kevin, do you think, is this the Goa'uld?
This is the demo.
Is it Apophis?
Facepalm. That's all I have to say.
These beings cannot exist permanently in the physical human dimension, so they created genetically modified human-reptilian hybrid bloodlines, the so-called Babylonian Brotherhood, or global elite, who can shapeshift between human and reptilian.
So they're Super Skrulls, if you're a Marvel fan.
Yes.
Or they're from D&D.
Yes, as what, doppelgangers?
Yeah.
Hang it,
Well, half of their names, too, Draconic.
Yeah, they're kind of like the yes, there's several,
Yeah,
but they can't switch.
That's me bringing the show around to sci-fi.
Yeah. It's all related. Sci-fi is very related, and we've mentioned several things in different episodes.
Yeah, for
Star Trek,
Star Wars.
all kinds of stuff. Conspiracy and sci-fi goes hand in hand. So these hybrids occupy the highest positions in global governments, royal families, banking, media, and corporations, manipulating world events to keep humanity in a state of fear, division, and control. So I don't know if it's going to get to it, but I saw a video, and it was that obviously the elite were all reptilians, right?
Yeah.
But the head reptilian was Queen Elizabeth. And they control all of the cloning, all of the the adrenochrome,
Yeah.
all that stuff
Adrenochrome.
to keep people young. And she was kind of in charge, but she passed, and they didn't have a good succession order.
Yeah.
And that's why all the weird things that we're seeing now with Hollywood and everyone looking weird and not looking right, all sunken in faces and suddenly looking older and like they've had weird plastic surgery.
Yeah.
I saw something that was the theory for that. Kevin believes it.
Oh,
So part of this is the moon matrix and Saturn. In later works, he extended the theory into what he calls the moon matrix. He claims the moon is an artificial construct, not a natural satellite that was placed in orbit by reptilian spacecraft. Battle moon.
Yeah. I don't know.
So this is
This is going farther and farther out there.
So this is one of the. So we don't believe every conspiracy.
No,
and
no,
so this was kind of one that we could put out there that we could show you some of the conspiracies that are maybe a little too conspiratorial for even our tastes.
although you get some people that might stick this one right on with the moon landing.
Yeah, see, they weren't on the moon; they were visit the reptilians.
Because it sounds like in part he's trying to create an excuse for the fact that the elite, the people who, and I'll say elite, the people who have the money and the influence and the power to actually do things are just shit people.
Yeah.
And they're not doing things. They're just greedy. They're not doing the things they need to help other people. They're hoarding wealth and resources and everything else. It looks like this is more of an excuse to explain away their behavior rather than having them have to accept responsibility for their shitty decisions.
So the elite came up with the theory themselves that tell everyone we're reptilians so they won't be so mad at us.
No, I think it's especially, you mentioned earlier he's Green Party.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty left-leaning party in the UK. It seems more like he's just trying to explain away the fact that people are just shitty people.
Yeah. And the thing is, the elite have always been shitty.
Yeah, that's forever.
Were kings ever great? Lords, prima nocta, having
King Arthur.
Yeah,
he was pretty great.
He was imaginary.
That's why he was great.
Yeah, never meet your heroes. We couldn't meet those
ones. Never meet him because he's not real, so he's
fake.
The best.
But what if he was a reptilian?
Then he was one of the good ones.
You know what this reminds me of? So the moon, and do you remember the Futurama episode where sailors on the moon, we carry a harpoon? I don't know. It just made me think of that.
It is funny.
So the moon.
I'd go to that space park.
I would too. If the moon was real and not a secret antenna for the reptilians. The moon functions as a broadcasting antenna receiving signals from Saturn, specifically from the rings of Saturn, which Icke believes were also artificially created by reptilian craft, and amplifying them towards Earth. These signals create a holographic projection that humans experience as reality. In other words, what we see, feel, and perceive as the physical world is a manufactured illusion, a Saturn-Moon matrix designed to keep humanity trapped and compliant.
Trapped in what?
An illusion?
Our shitty existence.
There.
Like, if they're trying to trap us in an illusion to keep us compliant, couldn't they have made it fucking better?
Why didn't they do...
Why do I have to go to work every day? It's bullshit.
We talked about this previously. If they're really trying to keep... They should have just Wallied us.
Yeah, really.
Just put us all, give us a fucking... driving around, give me my Slurpee, give me my entertainment.
But that real Slurpee, too, not that fake shit they got nowadays.
And then...
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Traveling back to California, 7-Eleven introduced my son to the real Slurpee.
from 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it was mind blowing. He
Mhm.
was like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, with the dog.
Yeah.
Or
Mandela
the one with the
effect.
dog was icy.
It is icy.
It's a polar bear.
Oh,
Yes, it's a polar
yeah, I
bear.
see. But there's
there's one with a dog,
between a
right?
7-Eleven
There's a dog.
Slurpee and a
There's-
Slurpee
Icy.
that you get
Yes.
from like any other world that doesn't have a
I want the one that has the dog on it, whatever that.
the dog.
Yeah, the
It's a
dog,
polar
the blue
bear.
dog.
Oh,
With
It
the
had floppy
with the hat,
ears.
little hat, looks
Was
like
it-
Waldo.
is this a West Virginia thing?
So about the reptilian.
I want the one with the Mothman on it.
Is that why it tasted so good? I don't know.
Why was it white and creamy and salty?
It explains why I had to suck on that nozzle to get it on.
So some of the people that he named as reptilians, besides the Mothman and possibly Bat Boy, was over the course of his books and lectures a substantial list of specific public figures he claims are reptilian or reptilian hybrids, including the British royal mother, Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip, the Queen Mother, described as seriously reptilian, George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Henry Kissinger, Bob Hope, and the Rothschild family, among many others. The weird one to me is, why is Bob Hope in the middle of there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
he's not
I'm
a
with you.
political figure.
I'm with you. We'd be like, yeah, the Clintons, reptilians for sure. And then they're like, Norm Macdonald. And you're like, what?
Yeah, like
He didn't say Norm Macdonald, but just,
yeah, Bob Hope. I mean, just a
Yeah.
comedian. Like, yeah, he was popular, but
I mean, you should have said Bill Cosby. Then I would believe you.
it's true.
Puts the roofies in the drink. That's what would have made these drinks better.
He gets the pudding pop.
Put your jello pudding in the cup and then I get the raping.
It's a good thing we're not monetized.
Yeah, lost it there.
That's okay. It only been a strike.
Oh, okay.
Going back to the Slurpee, it was the slush puppy, Jack. So you are correct.
Okay.
It
Okay,
was
slush puppy.
a white
Yes.
dog wearing a blue hat called a slush.
See, I remembered
Yeah,
the dog
And
too,
that's the
That
best.
is-
but I said dressed.
That's the best.
I said dressed like Waldo. He's kind of dressed like
Yeah.
Waldo.
Kind of, yeah. I'm good.
Shirt, no pants, hat. Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, he's a dog. Does he need to wear pants?
That's a whole nother discussion.
I mean, depends.
Mickey Mouse wore pants and no shirt. Donald Duck wears shirt and no pants.
You know, I guess it.
Goofy was the only one with any decency.
But he always loves to shoot.
Oh, my
That
favorite.
was a shoe, not his pants.
Another good conspiracy theory: Goofy was not a dog. Pluto's a dog. Goofy is a cow.
He's not a cow.
Goofy's a cow.
I don't think Clarabelle's a cow because she had the tail.
That's a whole other episode, guys.
Oh, we're getting sidetracked.
I'm getting
Damn it.
sidetracked. We got to get back to
We
reptilians.
do. We
not
got to get
cows.
back to the reptiles.
So obviously he says that the Freemasons and Illuminati are run by the reptilians. And I can understand. I mean, are they reptilian in the things that they do? Sure.
Yeah, they do some cold-blooded shit, that's
Yeah.
for sure. But they don't.
But I don't think they're actually phase shifting reptiles.
I think they're just shitty people.
Yeah. So here's the Anunnaki connection. He draws heavily on the work of Zechariah Sitchin, who was 1920 to 2010.
Do you have to hiss to pronounce that?
I did. I think he was
I don't know. Maybe there is
parcel
some reptilian going on there.
a self-taught ancient languages enthusiast who published a series of books arguing the Sumerian cuneiform texts describe actual alien beings called the Anunnaki, who created humans as a slave race by genetically mixing their own DNA and that of early hominids.
Oh my! Are we going back to somebody fucked a monkey? Is
Well, I feel like this is just. I mean,
we're just
it's
bastards
it's
from some
Stargate
alien?
again.
We're just bastards from some alien getting a nut and a monkey around here.
Stargate, the Gould, got the little wormy dude,
Yeah.
kind of reptilian, gets in there, starts telling all the humans what to do. Wonder if they're taking liberties. Of course, this guy was way before that, and I think Sumerian definitely predates Stargate.
Yeah.
But, you
I
know,
mean,
years maybe.
probably.
One or two. This sounds like that one guy from the History Channel.
Aliens.
It's that guy. That guy.
Mainstream Assyriologists and ancient language scholars have consistently rejected Sitchin's translations as inaccurate and his conclusions as unsupported. But his work has been enormously influential in conspiracy and UFO communities and forms a significant foundation for Icke's theory. In his version, the Anunnaki are the Reptilians, the ancient Sumerian gods who were not metaphors or myths. They were literal reptilian extraterrestrials who engineered human civilization as a control system. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Theory.
It is a theory.
This one's out there. One,
It's way out there. We're like only halfway through.
where are they? Like, if
Well, they shapeshift.
yeah, so they're here and they're present and they're observing shit every day, but they're allowing everything to go to shit and chaos and confusion.
But
You can't control this race. Like, they let things go too far off if they're creating a slave race.
all I'm saying is that we lost the technology to see them. You remember in that movie, They Live, Roddy Piper, Billy Blanks from Tybo, he puts on the glasses and he sees the reptilians.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking
And then
about.
he
now.
beats
That's a
our
black and white
asses.
movie. That was a black and white movie.
Put in black and white.
Could have been.
It was Roddy Piper from WWF.
Oh, what?
And I think
But
maybe when
what
he put the glasses on, maybe it was black and white, but
No, the
Having a
movie I'm
Mandela
thinking
effect.
of. The movie I'm thinking of it is an older one. Had a guy with glasses, and he would see people that had like they didn't have a human face, and then like a lot of the billboards, it would remove the
that's the same one.
flash, and they would see like the subliminal messaging underneath. Is this a remake of a movie? Like, you're thinking of the new one, I'm thinking of the older
Well,
one?
it's a John Carpenter movie.
They Live.
They Live.
Thing.
Yes, I thought that's what I said.
Right.
Yes. With Roddy Piper from the WWF and Billy Blanks of Tybo fame. Remember that?
I remember Tybo.
I don't remember any black and white. But I don't know, what was the one with Donald Sutherland? Remember at the end when he goes, "Ah!" Is that where he was compromised by the alien? Not Living Dead, I don't know.
Invasion of Body Snatchers.
Yes.
No.
Another classic.
Older. 1978.
Yeah.
Live.
But also, well, neither was I, but I've seen it. But it wasn't in black and white. So you're having a Mandela effect, I think.
No, I don't think. First, I don't even know where my phone's at. Let me grab my phone.
Alpha. Jeff has left the building.
No, he's still in the building. He's doing something he doesn't want the viewers to.
I mean, there's like The Day the Earth Stood Still, which is like a 1951.
That would make sense in black and white.
Right.
It goes around the same themes as Invasion from the Body Snatchers.
Where he had
Actually-
glasses that he put on.
Is the Invasions of the Body Snatchers remade? They did one in 1956.
Yeah, I think it was.
So maybe it was the original Invasions of the Body Snatchers they just thinking of in 56. But again, you're younger than us. Why are you watching movies in black and white from the 50s?
West
'Cause,
Virginia, they didn't have cable yet.
Yeah, the 50s didn't come to West Virginia until the 90s.
Take me home. All right, back on track.
Yes.
The ancient roots why serpents appear everywhere. It's one of the genuinely interesting angles is that the cross-cultural prevalence of serpents and reptile symbolism in the positions of power or divinity is actually a real phenomenon. Like symbolism.
Yeah.
So, in Sumer and Mesopotamia, the Anunnaki deities of Sumerian and Babylonian mythology are sometimes depicted with serpentine characteristics. The Enuma Elish, Babylonian creation epic, features serpentine figures in cosmological roles. In Egypt, the uraeus, the rearing cobra symbol of the headdresses of pharaohs, was the emblem of royal and divine authority. The god Apep, or Apophis, if you watch Stargate, was a serpent of chaos. The god Thoth, associated with wisdom, was sometimes depicted with reptilian characteristics. In Mesoamerica, Quetzalcoatl, I think that's how you say it.
Quetzalcoatl.
There you go. Good one. The feathered serpent was one of the most important deities across multiple Mesoamerica cultures, including the Aztec, Toltec, and Maya. associated with wind, air, learning, and rulership. I was going to say wind, air, and fire, or whatever that band was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Captain Planet. Heart.
Earth, fire,
Saber-tooth tiger.
water, heart.
Power Rangers. Yeah.
No.
There was a saber-tooth tiger. There was a saber-tooth tiger.
Saber type figure.
So, Hindu mythology, the Nagas are a class of, I said Nagas, are a class of semi-divine serpent beings, sometimes depicted as humans with cobra hoods. And I didn't say hoods, but I said Nagas. Associated with water, fertility, and the underworld. Nagas appeared throughout Hindu and Buddhist tradition. Naga what? Nagas are also in World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
they are.
Nice people.
Yep.
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 Yep, and the hood. In China, dragons in Chinese mythology are serpentine beings associated with imperial power, wisdom, and the divine right of rulers. Chinese emperors were considered descendants of dragons. So, like, remember the ancient Chinese emperor, Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon?
Yes.
Very important historical figure. He once fought Chuck Norris and won, which we know is impossible. I think that's why Chuck Norris actually died. He's like, it's time for the rematch, Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
You've been gone long enough.
Yeah. Round 2. Fight.
In biblical, the serpent in the Garden of Eden offers forbidden knowledge. The book of Revelation features a great dragon, Satan, the Nehushtan, a bronze serpent on a pole. So it's like a stripper.
Yeah.
And was a symbol of healing in the wilderness. Oh, it's like the medical symbol.
Yep.
In Greece and Rome, the caduceus, the two serpents on a staff, which is, I think, exactly what I was just talking about.
What you're talking about.
Is associated with Hermes and Mercury, the deity of trade, messages, and transitions. The rod of Asclepius, the single serpent, is the symbol of medicine still used today. Pretty interesting. I mean, there's a lot of symbolism in and I feel like the reptilians are causing me to make my S's longer. Like the serpents. Serpentor. G.I. Joe.
The real American hero.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So what are you thinking so far? Does it sound like a really real...
No.
What do you think?
No, like we...
Flat Earth or reptilians?
If I had a choice, this would go flat.
Yeah, this is too far out there.
All right. Well, we still have more. So I can try to reel you into thinking, maybe there are reptilians. I think I got you on the line.
Not.
So there's been a bunch of literary and cultural precursors. Robert E. Howard, you know who that is? He's also I believe, the creator of Conan the Barbarian. In The Shadow Kingdom in 1929 is a short story featuring a race of shape-shifting serpent people disguised as humans who infiltrate a human kingdom. Academic Michael Barkun has specifically traced the modern reptilian conspiracy theory to this story as its most direct fictional source. So the guy who invented Conan also invented reptilians. Allegedly.
So a movie. So he makes fictional work.
No, he didn't make the movie in 1929. I know Arnold's old, but...
Oh, yeah, no.
not that old.
There were a lot of snakes in that movie.
There were.
There were a lot of snakes.
Wasn't James Earl Jones like a snake dude?
Yeah, he was the bad.
Yeah, reptilian.
So the dude that created the source material.
Yeah, and then they killed the giant snake at the end.
Yeah, so the dude that created the source
I think those were
material.
two different Conan movies, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, the first one you said 1929?
No, that's so the author of the Conan series.
Yeah, the source material for the movie.
Yes.
Created it, but he wrote a fictional work.
Yes, called The Shadow Kingdom. It was not related to Conan. I just saw it as Robert E. Howard and I thought Conan. Yeah. But the Conan movie did have them fighting a giant reptilian, giant snake. And I think that James Earl Jones in the first one did have got the little snake eyes.
He did.
And then Conan chopped his head off and threw it down the steps.
Yes, as you do.
Pretty sweet. Maurice Doreal and Claude Doggins in the 1940s did an American occultist who wrote about a serpent race with human-like bodies and snake heads capable of taking human form in a pamphlet called Mysteries of the Gobi. Also wrote the Emerald Tablets, a poem represented as channeled ancient wisdom, which Icke drew on directly in later works. So, maybe it's gonna... Oh, and this is funny. It's actually in here. But there's another movie I remember. It was like a horror movie from the 80s where one of the guys turned into like a cobra dude. I can never remember the name of it. I just remember it freaked me out when I was like 5.
You lost me.
Yeah. But that was back when your parents didn't really care. They're like, I'm scared, so you get to watch this with me and also be scared.
Yes.
Helena Blavatsky did The Secret Doctrine in 1888. The foundational text of the Theosophy describes a dragon men who once had a civilization on Lemuria, a lost continent. Blavatsky's theosophistical framework of hidden spiritual hierarchies and ancient hidden races is a major intellectual ancestor of the modern theory. Very ancient, 1888.
Yeah, it's old.
A TV series, which was twice, was V, hugely popular U.S. television miniseries and later full series in which alien beings arrive on Earth, appearing human but are revealed to be reptilian underneath. Many cultural commentators have noted that V significantly polarized the reptilian leaders among us, concept in popular culture predating Icke's version. Do you remember that, V?
No.
I remember...
V for Vendetta.
Yeah, I remember V for Vendetta. I remember, what was it, Alien Nation? Remember that one? They were like alien, they looked humanoid, but they had like little brown spots on their head, and then they just lived with us. Yeah.
Mm.
And then, of course, one that we brought up already, They Live in 1988. John Carpenter's film features sunglasses that reveal aliens disguised as humans controlling society through media and advertising. Widely cited as a thematic parallel to reptilian conspiracy thinking, which was a cool movie. Overall.
Yeah.
So how widespread is the belief in this? Have you ever heard anyone talk about reptilians?
Other than through Marvel, Golden Scrolls? No.
I mean, I've heard of this theory
Yeah, I've heard
before,
of the theory before, but I've never known anybody in my real life who was like, reptilians.
No.
That make the frogs gay?
Yeah, I feel like as far as they all go, it's not one of the more popular talked about ones. Not like Bat Boy or Moon Landing.
So if you
Or Mandela.
if you had a percentage of the population you thought believed in this.
Less than 1%.
Yeah, 0.00.
So in 2013 public policy polling survey of registered American voters found that 4% believed in his reptilian ideas. A small but not trivial percentage given the U.S. voter population. 4%.
That's sad.
That's
and
way
scary.
That's way higher than I would have guessed.
Me too.
Icke has sold millions of books worldwide, spoken to sold-out arenas. He has sold out Wembley Arena and built a significant international following across multiple decades. I don't know. 4% of the population is a lot of people.
That's an American population, right?
American population, yeah. In October of 2022, Dutch MP Thierry Baudet, head of the far-right Forum for Democratic Party, that's a weird combination, stated in a podcast interview that he believes the world is being governed by evil reptiles. This is a sitting elected official saying it publicly. During the closely fought 2008 Minnesota Senate race between Al Franken and Norm Coleman, one challenged ballot included a vote for Franken with lizard people written in the write-in space.
Lizard people.
I like that yes, this is a very important part of the theory that someone wrote in lizard people. I think that's like the same people that wrote in like Kanye.
Yeah.
When they didn't want to vote for someone for president or governor.
Yeah.
The White House National Security Council was asked in 2013 to comment on a viral video purporting to show a shape-shifting reptilian security agent near Obama. Their spokesperson responded tongue-in-cheek that any alleged program to guard the president with aliens or robots would likely have to be scaled back or eliminated in the sequester.
What do you mean?
Scaled in the
Scaled back.
sequester. He's been banned from entering multiple European countries, and YouTube has removed or restricted many of his videos, particularly following COVID-related content that violated platform policies. Conspiracy theory for me, is them removing all the COVID stuff was huge propaganda, and I disliked it. I know this is going to be on the YouTube, but I don't agree with those decisions. So, what are you guys thinking? You guys in on reptilians yet?
No,
So in.
I'm out.
In like Flynn?
I'm out.
Just to bring it around, 4% of the population is like 14 million people.
That's a lot of people.
That hurts.
Yeah, because there's 365-ish million.
But you have to figure what percent, producer, can you get a quick Google check on what percentage of the population is under 65 IQ?
Yeah.
If it comes back 4%, I think we can close this one out.
1 to 2%.
So we're getting there.
Yeah.
If you add another 10 for
Their followers.
they're restarted. So the skeptics of this theory, of which we are all in on the theory, obviously, would say that the biology doesn't work. Reptiles and mammals diverged evolutionary approximately 320 million years ago, blah, blah, blah. DNA, proteins, sciencey things.
Sciencey proof.
Obviously, no evidence in 30 plus years. We haven't seen any reptilians. Considering the levels of technology we have currently, I feel like a reptilian should have been captured at some point.
Yeah.
Or at least you'd be intercepting signals from the moon through Saturn.
Yes. And if someone had maybe found Roddy Piper's glasses and re-engineered them, we all could have seen the reptilians.
It's true.
The source material has some serious foundational problems, including different things that were maybe mistranslated, of course. A lot of the videos are compression artifacts. So, like when they're like, hey, it looks reptilian. But when things get compressed, different parts of the videos will look weird because of artifacts. And I think Jeff might have shit his pants. I hope the mic got that one. He tried to let it out silently. He just let out a reptilian. I think that's what Jeff thinks about the reptilians.
Yep.
So, I think we can honestly say that this is the first conspiracy that we can agree on that we don't really, we're not behind. And it's not even,
there's not even a debate.
Yeah, not even a percentage based. Like it's, if one day it comes out that there are reptilians, well, I will gladly say I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, I'm going to say that there are not reptilians. And as you've seen in other episodes, I dislike the government as much as anybody. And they act like slimy reptiles, but that doesn't mean they're slimy reptiles.
True.
So, any closing statements on this delicious bit of lore?
Stick to D&D.
Yeah.
So, once again, we gave a 4 to 4.5 to the bourbon. Remember to check us out on all different platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube, of course, and we are on Instagram, the Bourbon Legends podcast. And if you go to the Instagram, you can find our link tree to all of the other channels if you're interested in subscribing and listening. And if you're a bourbon company, feel free to send us some bourbon we'll try out. Can't promise we'll be nice if your bourbon sucks, but if you believe in yourself and your bourbon, we'll be happy to try it. So till next time, I'm Justin.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Kevin.
And we are out of here.
Conspiracies and spirits, we walk the jagged line, tracing every pattern, seeking every sign. From the mountains to the plains, the whispers call our name. With the amber nectar, we the ancient flame. To the legends we remain. Bourbon Legends.